You know, and after growing and trying these, that little Serrano's cowboy candy, that's for children. This makes John Wayne hot cowboy candy. The hardest thing you're ever gonna do in a deep mulch garden is harvest. We've got some amaranth to bring in. We also have some hot peppers. Let's take a look at this amaranth, then we're gonna go get some hot peppers. I went ahead and let these flowers dry. Let's see if this is ready. So this is gonna be your method no matter how you're gonna do it. You wanna winnow that away. Basically, you're just gonna break that hull up. It works kind of nice in your hand. Just a light little bit of breath. You see all those little black seeds? If you've got a small amount, that's one of the easier ways to clean this. There's your amaranth seeds. There you go, right in the bucket. So you can do some of the winnowing as you go. Let the wind help you a little bit. And take some of that away. The seeds are a little heavier than the hulls, so they'll fall in here. And if you get some big pieces, that's okay, because we're going to reprocess this. Some of these we're going to go ahead and just clip off and put in here, I think. I kind of like the wind kind of helping me get rid of some of this. I mean, you can see the amount of seeds that's already hitting the bottom of here. The more pre-cleaning you can do, the better off you're going to be. Like I say, if you keep some of the stems and leaves out at this point, it will make it easier. Well, let me get the rest of this cleaned up, and then we're going to go get some hot peppers. I'm going to go ahead and let this little patch continue to dry while this continues to dry in here. But remember, this was just one plant. It came up voluntarily. Your volunteers can give you a lot of food. We have several more out here that'll need to be picked and dried. We'll process these later, and I hope you join me for that. But for right now, we've got some hot peppers to pick. What's that old saying? Pick a peck of pickled peppers? I'm not even sure what a peck is, and these aren't going to be pickled. The recipes actually say over 500,000 Scoville. You don't want to pickle them. They do something weird. I know when I eat them, they do something weird. And these are our reapers. And these reapers are between 1 and 2.5 million Scoville. They're warm. Let me go ahead and get these picked off of here. Now you wouldn't think these would be able to hide as well as they do. Well, I think that's the last of the reapers. Now, we've got our ghosts and our scorpions kind of tucked in here together. See how many of these we can get. It's amazing how all these bright red peppers can hide in these green leaves. Then we got a whole bunch that are coming on. That'll need to be ripened. Like I say, the hardest work you're ever going to do is harvest. I got one Serrano that's turning red. You know, I used to think these were hot little buggers. They're just sweet. To me, these are just sweet. And if you're not into hot, I'm not suggesting you do that, but you can grow some really nice peppers. And in the deep mulch, if you notice, we're kind of over here by a tree. That's a trick. They get over 6 hours of sun every day, but they also get a little bit of shade in the afternoon when it's the hottest. And hot peppers, believe it or not, they don't really want to be out in direct sun for 12 hours. They do much better if they get a little shade in the afternoon. Well, let's take a look at what we got here. Got a little combination of scorpions, ghosts, and reapers. Anywhere from 750,000 to 2.2 million. That's Scoville units. What do you think? Randomly grab one and take a bite? You know, after trying these, that little Serrano, that cowboy candy, that's like sweet candy. This makes John Wayne hot cowboy candy. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty happy with this harvest. So what do you think? 2.2 million or 1 million? buy me a cup of coffee. You get to choose. Leave a comment down below. Got the new mugs in. Come flower with me. Come on, let's plant. Hats also. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if you wanted to help the channel out. I'll tell you what. Since I need to keep talking, we'll go with the 1 million. And I've been enjoying these almost every day. That 2.2 million, yeah, is good to cook with. I'm not so sure I want to really come out here and bite it in half. Don't want to be flopping around here with a red face, you know. But this is really good. It builds a little bit. It's a little warm. I'm feeling it on the back of my throat a little bit. Tongue's okay. You got a little coffee to wash it down. Makes it even better. Now the thing about the peppers is we're going to go ahead and overwinter these. They're growing really nice now, and I don't want to lose them. But they won't make it past the first frost here in Oklahoma. Neither will these tomatoes, which was a volunteer. Very cool little cherry tomatoes. Very sweet. You put that with the hot peppers, you got yourself a meal. And since I didn't quite fill that bowl up, let's go ahead and bring in a couple squash. That is wonderful. That's gonna make some good eating. When you don't have the bug pressure on your fall squash, you can pick a couple of those every day. Well, we've kept some of the deer out part of the time, but they're still eating on some of our okra. But we're still getting nice okra every day. And you can do this too. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.